Hey guys, Dr. Galyardt here, author of the book Rebuild Your Brain, Stop the Damage, Start the Repair, and our new book coming out called Blood Sugar Doesn't Lie. I run the Functional Medicine Center of Fort Collins here and want to go over today what I see very often with patients and what we'll call a random anxiety, or this random flush or jittery, or they feel anxious or weird inside. And this is a very common occurrence because so many people just throughout the day, they're like, why am I getting this anxiousness? Why am I feeling nervous? What is going on inside of me? And it's a very common thing that's happening, but most people don't relate it back to what it very commonly is coming from. And that is actually from those blood sugar imbalances, and especially the blood sugar lows. So just think about this. Let's say you're driving down the interstate, there's a police officer sitting underneath the overpass, and you're going 10 miles an hour over that speed limit, and you look over, see him, and what goes through your body? Well, we get cortisol, we get this flush going through, we could feel sweating, our blood pressure can go up, our heart rate can go up, a lot of different things can happen when that happens because we get this adrenaline response going through the body. So how does that have to do with our blood sugar? Well, every time the blood sugar goes down too much, so it spikes up and it comes down for various reasons. It could be because we had too much sugar, different things at that meal, and it went up too high. It could be that we went too long and it crashed down. Different things are going to happen why that's going to go down. But what happens is the adrenals, they sit on top of the kidneys, and they give a lot of different things throughout the body trying to maintain their homeostasis. And what will happen is those adrenals, they get triggered, and they tell the liver to kick out immediate stores of glucose, and so that blood sugar comes up, and great. So we're able to be out hunting and gathering. You were out 8 hours. You weren't dealing with anything that was fight or flight through there. But what was happening was you went 8 hours without getting blueberries, and your blood sugar started going down. And so again, even though it wasn't a fight or flight situation, your adrenals kick in and tell your liver, which is stored glucose, to kick out that immediate stores, and we're able to get into that place of having glucose for the brain, the bloodstream, all these different things. And so every time that blood sugar crashes down, the adrenals get stimulated to kick out these reserves of glucose from the liver. And we basically get an adrenaline response when that's happening. And the adrenals kick in, we get cortisol kicking out, we get different hormones kicking out, and people can feel jittery. They can feel a little bit of a flush, the hot flash. Different things are going to happen. They'll go through the process of the body revs up, and even the brain revs up, and it gets this anxiety state. It gets this state of feeling antsy, nervousness, different things through that process. And so every time that blood sugar goes up and goes down, those adrenals are stimulated. So this is why we say the number one stressor to the adrenal glands is those blood sugar imbalances, the highs and especially the lows. So every time that blood sugar crashes, we get that adrenaline release, and we're going to feel anxious, nervousness. I've had patients that they were hitting 30s and 40s. I don't want somebody under 80, 85. They were hitting 30s and 40s and texting mom all day long, I've got to go home, I'm freaking out at school, I can't handle this. And a lot of people just chalk it up to, well, I'm a nervous person. Well, there may be some underlying tones there, but ultimately we've got to stabilize this blood sugar. And it's not just about, oh, I need to eat more frequently, but what happened at this last meal? Did you have enough fat? Did you have enough protein? Did you have enough carbohydrate? Did it go up too fast? Did it pull it down too fast? What were the issues related in there? That's what has to be figured out. But so often this, what we call random anxiety, actually has physiological components to it. It's not just up in the brain. Yes, there's an underlying issue there, but we've got to come up with that underlying why. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to put it in the comments below. Also, like or share this if anybody you know is dealing with this issues or dealing with blood sugar issues at all. We'd love to help people and give advice and help out with anything that they have going on in these regards. So again, stabilize that blood sugar, keep it consistent. Anytime you feel a crash and you don't know why you're getting anxious, or you don't know why you're getting nervous, look back to what you ate, and odds are that blood sugar is crashing down. Have a great day.